Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I am your host. History and Gitmo, we rock the most. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth.
I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GDs, White Slow.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no French crew if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, we are live and direct on the shows. It's February 12th, 2025. Back and forth show number 106. What's going on, bro?
Oh man, just here, man. You know, like I said, every day above ground, man, is always a blessing. You know, just had it's been 4 years, man, on Monday, since my son has been gone.
Okay.
Yeah, not only that, man. You know, my mom, she had surgery on her knee on that at Skyline.
Wow.
So, yeah, mine was just all over the place, man. But you know, everything is good, man. And you know, I do want to send condolences out, man, to you and your family, man. I know it's very difficult and hard for you to keep pushing and doing what you do, man. So I appreciate you, big bro. I love you, and I'm praying for you and the fam.
Excuse me. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's been it's been something to deal with. I mean, losing a loved one is always hard. But when it's like a parent, it's really rough. But I know, you know, I'm getting it. I'm making it. Trying to do my best to stay busy, so you know, I won't let everything drive me crazy. But other than that, it's all good. Shouts out to my sister Tracy Milton.
Yes.
She's been holding everything down. She's been you know, making everything come together. Big ups to all my siblings that's dealing with this. So I'll be seeing you guys here at the end of the month. And yeah, then the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna be cold in Chicago because they still getting snow.
Yes.
So I don't know how it's gonna be by the time I get up there, but you know, Lord willing, I'll be able to get through there and get on back. Yeah. So right now, I guess we're waiting on more. I don't know if he's going to check in or not, but as they always say, the show must go on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you about ready to go ahead and get this thing going?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right. So I'm gonna start everything off with this one clip. You ever see that Pop the Balloon show, that little thing they got online? Okay, I got a couple of clips from there. I hadn't even watched it because I just hate being, you know, getting involved in dumb black people shit.
Right.
Cause that's what it is to me. Because the people on there, it ain't the actual. It's just the mind state. I mean, I love my people, but we're screwed, man. So I'm gonna play a couple of clips, and I'm gonna play this one clip, and we'll be right back.
They all rejected him for his looks, except one lady who saw something special in him.
My name's Maurice.
Maurice, how old are you?
43.
43. And Maurice, what do you do?
I'm a director at one of the largest utilities in the country.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Not a woman of character.
Okay.
Not a woman of faith. And if she does drugs.
All right. Oh man.
My name is Justine. I am 51 years old, and I just didn't feel a vibe with him.
Do you have any children?
I do. I have an amazing 14-year-old son that stays with me, and then I have a 10-year-old daughter that stays with her mom.
What is that relationship like?
That's a pretty good relationship. She's, I think, an amazing person. They stay in a different state, so I don't see my daughter as much as I like, but I got to hang out with her this week, so pretty exciting.
Okay, let me bring you on up here with us. Come on up. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match? If you don't have one, it's okay.
I can't think of one right now.
Okay. But for yourself, any questions?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, then my final question, is it a yes for you for him?
Sure.
All right. And is it a yes for you for her?
No, it's not.
Why is it a no?
I don't really date people older than me.
I'm not older than you.
Well, 42, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't date people my age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, Pop.
Sorry.
You're good.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow. I remember seeing that one.
What was that about? I mean, he don't date women his age. I mean, I've never heard of that before. I've heard I don't date younger women or I don't date older women.
Right.
So somewhere in the middle, you're gonna be around your age range. So I don't get it.
Exactly.
And see, I don't know, shows like these little things that like this online.
Yeah.
Our people caught up in the wrong stuff, man.
Yes.
They caught up in the wrong stuff. But go ahead. What's your take on that?
Man, let me tell you something. It's good and it's bad at the same time. And I'm gonna tell you why. I saw nothing wrong with that woman.
Right.
I didn't. I saw and I saw nothing wrong with that man. But when your standards get too high, or if you have too many standards, because if I was a single man, the thing that will be on top of my list is, okay, he says he's running late. The thing that'll be on top of my list is if she loved God, because I feel like if she loved God and honor God, like how she says she do, everything else is gonna fall into place. And you're not gonna find a perfect woman or a perfect man. You know, if you live long enough, that person is gonna have some flaws to where they probably can teach you from or teach you, of the flaws that they had.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that show, man, I've seen too many people, like you said, with him, he's talking about, oh, she his age, and when the man walk out first or a woman walk out, everybody popping their balloon because of their looks. You know, I don't think that's cool. You know? So
now when he called off like the deal breakers, like, and all of them pop their balloons, did they do that because they do drugs and shit like that? I mean, I don't.
So. I believe so.
What up, Mo?
What's going on with you, man?
I'm good. Well, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say is, what I saw wrong with the woman was, she might say she love God, but she don't show up. Look how she was dressed. She don't dress. She ain't dressed modest.
Exactly.
She ain't. They got in there wearing pants and stuff, man, and
yep,
showing their body. I'm popping balloons if I was on those shows. I wouldn't even qualify to get on that show because none of them women do anything for me with that old tight shit. I'm sick of that shit, man. I'm really sick of that shit, man. I mean, and then you can't correct our women because they want to say don't judge me and all this other crap. So I don't even want to hear it. But yeah, good round. So I got another one because Mo just jumped on. So I got another clip. Then we're gonna come right back. Here we go.
I'm Paige.
Paige, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a grad student in an occupational therapy program.
Go ahead and pop. Eddie, why'd you have your balloon unpop?
Yeah, I like your smile. I wanted to hear a little bit more, get to know you a little bit more. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, why do we end up popping his?
The only thing is, I understand I'm short. I get that. I am pretty short, and I'm shorter, but it's just you're short too. So, that's it.
Okay.
Right.
And how tall are you?
I'm like 4'11".
Oh my God. Okay. And how tall are you again, Eddie?
5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
Okay. I can't.
Listen,
I know, but you see, like.
See what?
You can look over your head.
Yeah, but I can't
so
look
you wanna,
up.
tippy toe.
Yeah.
Okay. So her thing was he's too short, but she's shorter than him. I don't get it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with our people, man. I don't know. Go ahead, Mo. You just got in. What do you think about that clip?
I mean, it just don't make no sense for real. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, when you think about it, like, people, it's an old saying, you know what I'm saying? People make rules for people they don't like, and they break rules for people they do like. Basically put.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Even though that made no sense, it was still just an excuse to say, hey, I'm really not into you like that. You don't look like you would be what I'm attracted to. So you make up weird stuff that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we normalize it nowadays. We listen to it and don't say, "Hey, man, you just straight out lying." We don't call people out on what they say. So now they have no problem with saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it is what it is, bro.
Yep.
For real, for real.
Good call. Go ahead, Mister.
Once again, she could have missed out on a great opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Just how he presented himself, man. I feel like she should have at least, you can never judge somebody on the first time seeing them. You can, but you can't, because you could be right or wrong. And by this being a pop the balloon speed date or whatever you want to call it, I think they should at least give them a chance. Let them go out on a date and then bring them back and be like, okay, tell us about the date. Do you want to try to pop the balloon again, or do you want to stay with this guy or this woman?
Right.
And this right here, man, real quick, I have a friend. I don't want to give too much, but I have a friend. He wants a woman. Now, remind you, he's 43, no kid, have a really great job, got his own place, own car, everything. He wants a woman who looks like a model, who don't have kids. She has to act a certain way. It's like she has to be like one of the Stefford wives.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So I had to ask him, I said, bro, are you gay? Because I've shown him some beautiful women, some friends of mine.
Yeah.
And all he kept saying was, no, she has a kid. No, she's too fat. And these are women like size 12, 13. That's not big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, dude, are you gay? He was like, no. I was like, man,
that's crazy work.
Yeah. I'm like, man.
No. I'm saying, why are you getting mad at that man preference?
No,
if that's what he's shooting for, that's what he's shooting for.
No, I'm not getting mad at his preference.
But you called the man gay though.
I got frustrated because, okay, let's just say you come to me. See, he came to me.
Okay.
If you come to me and say, hey, Mark, man, you got some friends, some single friends. My is I'm gonna look for a woman, like you tell me what you want, but I'm gonna look for a woman who I know is gonna be right to you, not for you, if that makes any sense. Well, I said it backwards.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah.
She's gonna be right for you and not to you.
That don't sound
right. Just nah.
Check this out. What I'm saying is, the woman that I introduced you to, she's gonna accept everything about you. She's gonna cook for you. She's gonna treat you like the king that you are, as well as she wants you to treat her like the queen that she is. She's gonna have a good job. She's not gonna no disrespect to anybody from McDonald's or Burger King, but she's gonna have a good job, maybe like a nurse, being a doctor or something like that. I'm gonna hook you up, is what I'm saying.
Right.
No, and that's what I try to do with him. But every time, I try that. No, I mean, he find one thing like, no, her nose is too wide. No, her head is big. Like, for real. But
the first two things, that's his preference. I can't be mad at him for that.
Right.
The no kids, I can't be mad at it. If he feel like she overweight, I can't be mad at it. For real. Because at the end of the day, you got to start looking at it like this. I feel where you coming from, but quick little anecdote. A friend of mine had, just like you, had another friend to hook them up. They said, this girl will be good for you. And the girl wasn't attractive. And he said, he showed me, he said, look at the girl. He showed me on the phone. And the girl wasn't attractive. But I guess the friend would be you in this situation, thought that would be good for him. In his mind, psychologically, that's not good for him. He's gonna be looking like, that's what my friend think of me. Like, I deserve this. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it like that, bro. You know, you might think you're doing a good deed for somebody, but it ain't always a good deed to them.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying the frustrating part to me is he finds one little thing wrong with him, such as like, oh, her nose is too wide, or look how she walk, you know, instead of wanting somebody. Because I mean, you gotta look at it like this, bro. He is almost 45 years old.
Right.
Find a woman out here who has no kids, and this is what I told him. I said, bro, I said the only way you're gonna find a woman with no kids in your age range is if she can't have kids, but he wants kids.
Okay, so he shouldn't be shooting his age range, no way.
Or here's another thing. I said, or you can find somebody that's like 21 and up. I said, but me,
hell no.
Listen to what I'm saying. I said,
boy, 21. No, but she don't know what she want to do.
Exactly. But listen, I said for me, I said 21 to like 30 is out because they can't tell me nothing. They can't teach me nothing. All they're gonna want is my money. I said, so, and that's nasty because that's like a baby to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, dude, you out of luck. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Hold tight, y'all keep it moving. I'll be back.
I was gonna say, how is he out of luck, bro? When first of all, it's a plethora of like 32 and up year olds that don't got no kids, that are successful, that are thriving. He could do that. At 43, he could easily get somebody 10 years his junior and do that and be successful. Huh?
Where are they?
They're successful. What do you mean? Where are they? They're all around here, bruh. I don't know. Where's your friend meeting his selection of women is the question.
Man, look, he done been all over the little dating sites. He done been all through other people. And
it ain't. Let me tell you something. The club scene is dead. This is what people need to do. Find something that you like to do and go. See, the problem is he's trying to find somebody so damn bad. No offense to him. I don't know who he is.
No, you good.
But the whole thing is like, say this right here. You like music? You like art? Start looking for
cups.
So start looking for your mate at a place like a live band or a live jazz set or somewhere musical. That way, guess what? If you're so hung up on that, find somebody who you have something in common with. You see what I'm saying? You talking about he been all over the places because he's too focused on trying to find that.
But you know,
trying to hook up.
I said exactly what you said, and see that's what I'm saying.
At 43,
you got to think about this. If you was in my shoes and you just said that, like,
yeah,
if you said the same thing and he constantly just keep coming back, and like you done ran out of options, you done ran out of things to say. That wouldn't.
No, I don't never run out of shit to say because the whole thing is I'm 46 and you 43. So you tell me right now, other than girls, tell me about yourself. What do you like? That's what I would ask him.
Oh, I've been there and did that.
Because at 43 ain't no more just chasing women. What are you doing?
Right. So, but something is wrong though, right?
If you still chasing women,
because you
still programmed.
There's a pool of women out here, right? That's like that. Of what
I'm not saying that they're gonna fall off a tree, but yes, it is a pool of women like that. But the way he's going about it is not gonna happen for him.
And that's the frustrating part. It's not his preference. I'm totally with him on that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for that. But like I said, with him just keep coming back and just like, no, I don't want this. No, her feet are too big. It's just like little bitty stuff, man.
And the thing about it is, we in our 40s now. It ain't no more what you really gonna just put up with. It's called let's make a deal. It's called negotiation. That's what time it is now. Because who's got time to be in another relationship that's not gonna last?
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
So all that being picky, he gonna miss a lot of opportunities and let him. That's the standard.
Yeah. I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree.
You can't have it both ways. You can't have a standard, but then you willing to do anything. You got to pick one.
Yeah.
And
So if he want to live by his standard, let him miss opportunities on women and be alone. If he find it, so be it.
yeah.
Yep. Good point. Good point.
Yep.
Good point. All right. All right. Good round. I appreciate that. Good round, fellas. Good back and forth. All right, now check this out. We all seen you see the Super Bowl performance this weekend, Mo?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So pretty much everyone's checked in on. I'm gonna play this clip and we'll be right back.
I'm on them tough. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor.
Days after Kendrick fired up his beef with Drake during his Super Bowl halftime show, a source tells ET how the Canadian rapper really feels about it. One word: angry.
No friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. A fact.
During the big game, Kendrick performed not one, but two of his diss Drake tracks: Euphoria and his Grammy-winning song, Not Like Us.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to 'em and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them.
And how about this? One of Kendrick's surprise guests, Serena Williams, who previously dated Drake.
Serena, how was that out there? Hey! How was it to represent?
That was so fun. Let's go, concert.
126 million people tuned in, one of them likely the Canadian rapper. And our source says he's angry, but is not trying to outwardly show it and is acting like he doesn't care.
Are you my friend? Are we locked in?
And while Kendrick declared game over at the end of his performance, the games are just beginning for Drake, who sent his own message while on tour in Australia, changing up the lyrics in his track, Knife Talk.
Plenty times I survive, beef is live, spoiler alert.
His new remix, Beef is Live, spoiler alert, I'll never die.
Hey, so Drake is Drake is big mad. So again, is this first of all, shouts out to Kendrick Lamar for his 5 Grammy Award wins at the Grammys. Also, this Super Bowl performance has topped Michael Jackson's record. Michael Jackson had over 124 million people watching. Kendrick had over 130 million people watching, so he broke Michael Jackson's record on that. But overall, it was a pretty good deal. What do y'all think about it, and what are y'all thoughts on this Drake situation again?
Well, real quick, I'm gonna say this real quick. One, the only reason why he beat Michael Jackson is because the world is more populated now. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna say that because Michael classic on that tip. Okay, so this is only the beginning. She's totally right, because notice if you watched any commercials, if you've seen the commercial where Lil Wayne was talking about some, oh yeah, dude said, we going to the Super Bowl? Lil Wayne said, no, we got work to do. So Lil Wayne finna come out with an album.
Yeah, I heard about
so that's so that's gonna be in response. You know he gonna talk about getting snubbed by Kendrick and Drake, his homie. So he gonna have a little, he gonna have some little slick words. So that's gonna drag a whole nother layer to it. Drake gonna have something to say. So music's gonna be interesting around summerish, around June-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Between June and September, it's gonna be real interesting. You know what I'm saying? I like this. It's normal. I always like something like this. It always it's gonna bleed over into the music.
Yeah.
So him being mad, he gonna have to say something, of course. But I mean, what else can you really do? Like, you gonna have to come with some fire, like real music wise, to pull people's attention. Otherwise, people ain't finna worry about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On some real, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna worry about that man, for real, because I mean, when the last time you heard a Drake hit?
It's been a minute.
You ain't heard a Drake hit since right before he got the beef with Kendrick.
Yep, it's been a minute.
You ain't heard nothing. You ain't heard not a one Drake hit.
Yep.
You might hear him on the radio because of old catalog, but ain't gonna be nothing new.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Nothing new. You you just tried to sue your label. You think they really gonna fuck with you?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna see what you gotta come with. You gonna have to be go back to Young Money. You gonna have to go back to Wayne. That's how I said you gotta link up with Wayne. You're gonna have to. So we gonna see if the Three Musketeers, which is Wayne, Drake, and Nicki, try to do something.
Yeah.
And then we gonna see who get in the middle of that, because that's gonna be nobody really have to, because I don't think that one of them can out rap Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in their prime, but nowadays I don't think you can get them nowadays. I think y'all tired nowadays. For real. Not saying it won't be no good battle, but we ain't heard enough over the years catalog from Kendrick versus we done heard everything under the sun. They done saturated the market with them three.
Sure have.
You see what I'm saying? Over the years. I mean, I don't think it's nothing you can do that'll be more iconic. I don't think even, I don't think it is. In my opinion, I don't think it is. For real. You know what I'm saying? Who out there on the horizon really, y'all don't even got pulled like that. Y'all not even in the same arena no more, for real.
Right.
We know Nicki ain't. We know Drake ain't. Wayne is a legend, so he can run around and do whatever. But really have the influence. Kendrick has the influence right now. True. Right now, I think Kendrick really, from a fan standpoint, is more influential than Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Right now, yeah. Right about now in life, way more influential.
Most definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was him and Rock Nation that plugged Kendrick up on that. So shouts out to Rock Nation.
Yeah, and now, more pull. More pull.
Go ahead, Mister. What's your thoughts on this?
I could be wrong about this. Kendrick, he surpassed Michael Jackson in the US. And I'm gonna have to go back and do my research on this, but far as worldwide, Michael had billions watching instead of millions. So I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go back and do my research.
Okay.
Man, Drake, that's natural for him to get mad because if anybody was talking about us on a big stage like that, I'll be salty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm human. I'm gonna be salty about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I love the performance, man. I put it in the top 5, and I'll tell you why. Man, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to get up, do a little sea walk or whatever, dance in the living room. But I was like, okay, what is he doing? But as I watched, and then I caught on to Samuel L. Jackson, I was like, wait a minute, this man is telling us something.
Yeah.
So to me, he's like the modern day Bob Marley. And I believe that everybody needs to pray for him, man, because with him giving out information like that and going against the grain, against these powers that be, you know how they are. When somebody get big like that, they try to take them out. So, I just pray that, God keep that man covered and he just keep on feeding us, man, with knowledge, and I don't want to divide it up like this, but the older white people, I'll say maybe from 45 and up, had terrible things to say, and I actually had to show and correct this one white person that I'm real cool with, because they was like, well, he didn't do nothing, didn't understand what he was saying. So I had to pull out the videos and a list of everything of what he was talking about, and then they was like, oh, I see. I said, well, see, you're not with the culture, so of course you're not going to understand it. I said, everybody's expecting halftime for it to be live, which it's supposed to be live, but he was brilliant for that.
Yeah.
He was actually brilliant, and I love it. I loved every bit of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't expect Edomites to understand anything that we do, because everything we do is flies over their head. That's why they have websites like the Urban Dictionary, so they can keep up on our lingo and our slang and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't even try to explain nothing to them Edomites. You don't get it, fine. You don't need to get it any damn ways.
Right.
But also, yeah, Kendrick, his this was something kind of, it was a big message being sent, especially the part where the flag was divided and shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Kendrick went in, but overall it was a good performance. And I'm also tripping on the fact that Philadelphia kind of whooped Kansas City. They kind of they put it on them, man, because Kansas City was expected to do a three-peat,
right?
Go back to back to back. But
man,
they caught that bad one.
I can share something with you on that too.
Yeah,
they actually had a video of this woman with a voodoo doll of Mahomes, and she just kept poking him.
Oh snap! You think she may have cursed, hexed him?
That down in New Orleans. That let me see. We got somebody with a message. Oh, that's
no, they were saying it was hidden messages. What up, Dre?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was saying it was hidden messages.
They had she had a little voodoo doll, and she had a black face with his jersey on it.
That's
and
crazy.
She just kept poking it. Yep.
That's crazy. That's wild. Well, hey, it is what it is. But yo, shouts out to Philadelphia. Congratulations to them. They got another one. So big ups on that. Yeah, good round, fellas. Now check this out. I don't know if y'all have seen this in the news, but this is crazy, man. You got to be careful who you have delivering your food. We'll be right back.
You say a couple and a 5-year-old girl enjoying a birthday weekend at this motel in Kissimmee were viciously attacked by a pizza delivery driver who was seeking revenge for a small tip that she received. A woman inside that room stabbed more than a dozen times. The suspected attacker, though, was not alone. News 6's Mark Lehman is live with more details on this horrific attack over what was a $2 tip, Mark.
Yeah, the victim told investigators the delivery driver was upset she couldn't find change to leave a larger tip. Now, that attack happened about a mile from here at the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, and now the suspect is facing an upgraded charge of premeditated murder.
Good morning, ma'am. Please state your name.
Brianna Alvelo. A couple days after appearing before a judge, we're learning 22-year-old Brianna Alvelo is facing more serious charges in connection to a knife attack at the Riviera Motel. According to the arrest report, Alvelo was working at Marco's Pizza when she made a $33 delivery to Melinda Irizarry at the motel on Sunday. When she paid in cash, deputies say Irizarry wasn't able to find any smaller bills and eventually only left a $2 tip. Later that night, investigators say video shows Alvelo returned to the motel with a man wearing a mask, and he forced Irizarry's boyfriend into a bathroom at gunpoint. Irizarry says that's when Alvelo began rifling through their belongings and stabbed her 14 times. She was taken to the hospital for emergency surgery, where she learned she was a few weeks pregnant. The next day, deputies caught up with Alvelo and arrested her at the Marco's Pizza on Chaps Place. She's facing charges of home invasion with a firearm, kidnapping, and aggravated assault. She was originally charged with attempted murder, but that has now changed to a count of premeditated murder.
The state believes that this is a punishable by life offense.
And this morning, we're working to learn if that upgraded murder charge is in connection to Irizarry or her unborn child. Deputies, meanwhile, are still searching for the man they say helped in this attack, and anyone with information on him is urged to call the sheriff's office. For now, reporting live in Osceola County, Mark Lehman, getting results, News 6.
Okay, so this chick was upset. She didn't do it then. She left, then came back and did all that. All right.
That's why it's premeditated.
Yeah, so that's why it's premeditated. But over a $2 tip, I mean, not everybody's going to tip you $10, $15 every time. You see what I'm saying? But I think this is the stupidest. I mean, go ahead, fellas. Y'all chime in on it. This story kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Man, I don't know in her mind if after she done it, she's probably saying, "Oh, well, they probably just gonna deport me back," because
she might get deported for that.
Yeah, and I don't think deportation. And I mean, I'm not playing God, but if that was my family member, I don't think that's enough punishment. You know, I personally would want some blood.
All right.
Because and I ask God to forgive me for just feeling this way, or you know, I just I just I would want blood, man,
Yeah.
because you know you get mad over a $2 tip. You know, if you don't like getting money like that, quit that job and go get another one.
Duh.
Yeah, or better yet, go back to where you came from.
Hey, okay. Okay. Go ahead, Mo. What you think about this crazy story?
Well, first of all, she and I mean she young and dumb. We know that, but she the young generation. That's why I say they don't got no characters. The morals gone, shot. You know, where you rage out over $2, a
Yeah.
$2 tip.
Yeah.
So you took that tip and you went and you thought about it for a long time and came back to rob somebody that was on your route. Cause you probably did some more deliveries that day. That wasn't your only delivery.
Yeah.
And you thought about that the whole time and came back and tried to take something from somebody who is living in a hotel. That's crazy in itself. The pizza already blood pressure high at $33 for a pizza.
Yes.
Is you crazy in the world?
Yep.
And you get mad because you need to take it up with your with Marcos. Not. That's the reason why you know what I'm saying, because they making plenty of money. They making $33 a pizza,
Yeah.
and you delivering it. So you can't tell me they ain't making no money.
Part of that, too, right? They get
You see what I'm saying?
tip out of that, right?
I don't know.
Man.
So my whole point is they don't check people background.
Nope, sure don't.
Half of these people are using things like Uber Eats or DoorDash, these companies. They're not checking that. They just sitting in and drive out. Half the time the ID don't match the real person. It's too much going. It's too much left to chance, and too much manipulating the system that's going on out here.
Right. Right.
So yeah, that girl feel like she can come back and kill somebody and take their stuff, because who gonna know? You know, it's already where delivery drivers got two people or like Uber Eats, Uber, DoorDash. When you get in these cars nowadays, excuse me. When you get in these cars nowadays, you see more than one person in the car driving. You see another passenger up front with them and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they make all type of excuses. Oh, I'm fearing for my safety. Nah, the customer fears for their safety when you're in the car with another person that they don't know about. They don't have the ID. Uber does not know that they're in the car with you, but you driving around.
Right.
That's not safe at all.
Yeah.
But Uber don't care because they never screen nobody thoroughly enough to know that people ain't safe out here.
Right. Right.
So that's all I got, so there you go.
Yeah, I think it's really pathetic that you were like the point that you made, one of y'all made, just go and get another job if you're not happy with this kind of money. I mean, just truth be told, early in the Uber / DoorDash days, it was gravy. You could make a lot of money. You could make that, but now they've got an influx of people driving for them, so they got to ration out the fees that they paying. They pay, so people not making those hellified tips and hellified payments per delivery like it was back in the days.
Everybody doing it.
Yeah, so you can't depend on this to be like your only income. I'm not saying that's what she was doing, because she was probably doing something else, but at the same time, you got to have, in today's times, you got to have at least a job and a side hustle.
But see, a lot of people doing this. They're doing either Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, or a combination of both.
Yeah.
The problem is nobody want to work for nobody. Everybody want to work for themselves. So they think doing those jobs is working for themselves.
And I get it. You do kind of get a little bit of independence, but at the same time, if you know how those food delivery apps work, you still kind of trapped in a work mode, because they claim you can be your own boss, but guess what? If you see a trip come up on your app and it's like, okay, they want you to drive 7 miles to delivery, but they only paying you $250. Some people be like, I ain't finna take that shit. So if you decline so many trips, that brings down your ratings. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's still tied into a work environment because you still got to go by their guidelines to do it.
Yep.
Like with DoorDash, if you drive, this is the craziest thing with DoorDash. They have you in these zones, but a lot of the times they have you deliver outside of your zone. So when you go drop that food off, the app is telling you to hurry up and get back to your zone. And I don't know, it's all weird, but at the same time, these days ain't gravy like it was in 2010, you know what I'm saying, 2012, back when they were still trying to get people to come on. They was throwing those big dollars out there. But now the shareholders is yanking all that shit back. So, and then for her to go back to the customer and do all that, come on, man, it ain't worth it, dog. That made people not even want to order from these people because you never know who's gonna be delivering your damn food, man. We don't even do that no more around here. We rather go get our own food because people be tampering in the food and shit. Yeah, even though they try to seal them up. And then another thing is not to rant on, but like some of these restaurants, they done get out of preparing a drink for the customer. So they hand you the cup and ask you to and make you prepare the drink, which is totally unsanitary. Watch the driver who, like me, if you know, I'm a man, so I may be scratching my nuts throughout the day. I'm in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all kind of shit. Now you want me to handle somebody drink? No, dog.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, man.
Yeah. You walk in the Wingstop, here they hand you a cup. Talking about they want
I
a
don't
Coke.
even want you to hand me my drink if you've been scratching your nuts all day. Don't even hand it to me with the little stick on it.
Yeah.
Just keep that ball.
You'll never know.
I don't even want that.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got skin issues now.
Yep.
They got shit, skin flaking off into your drink and shit, and
coughing
and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you want me, and I think it's very unsanitary and lazy for them to be like, hand you a cup and the customer want a Diet Coke. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the hell out of here with that shit.
But that's customer service nowadays. I hope they make everybody go back to work and have to go back into a building myself.
Yeah.
That's what I hope they make them do.
Yeah. But Uber and DoorDash should crack down on these stores that's making the customer prepare the drink. I think that's very
how do they really know?
They don't know, but they should make it right. Yeah, I mean, you got a point, but it's just nasty.
It's no way for them to. I agree with you totally, but it's no way to know. That's what I'm saying. There's too many loopholes in it.
You're right.
And then nowadays, with the way that humans are, it's straight human error.
Yeah. They can actually put that in their contract, man, and put a little incentive on us, such as like if they ask them to do this, you know, they have to give them like $5 or whatever, just for an example. But that's not clean at all. I've never ordered any DoorDash, anything like that. I always
don't even do it.
My food.
Yeah, it's worth to just go. It's better to go get your own food, man. Straight up. Yeah, good round, fellas. All right, now let's check out this clip of our brother Irv Gotti, who just passed, and we'll be right back.
New this morning, Irv Gotti, a Queens native and founder of Murder Inc. Records, has died. The mogul's real name, Irving Lorenzo Jr. His cause of death has not been released, but the music mogul did suffer a stroke last year and had long battled diabetes-related issues. Irv Gotti was a noted record executive, music producer, and entrepreneur. He rose to fame in the late 90s and early 2000s while working with artists including Ja Rule, Ashanti, and DMX. Irv Gotti was 54.
Yeah, young brother, man, young brothers. And he died after his second stroke. Yeah, man. So and then somebody chimed in after that and was like, I mean, we always should be doing this, but black men, we got to take care of ourselves a lot better than what we've been doing, because you just never know, man. I mean, he was 54. He still had a lot of life ahead of him, but it was his time to go. So what do y'all think about our brother Irv Gotti passing away?
Well, rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, he gave us some hits. You know what I'm saying? He was a talent. No matter what anybody say, you know what I'm saying? Because of course he did some things and brought us some good music along the way. So I don't really got nothing bad to say about Irv. 50 done said it all. So
Yeah.
for real. Just I mean, some things about people, bro, like Irv got it. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. No, but besides what I already said, ain't nothing I'm gonna say bad. But some of these people, man, just rest in peace because they lived a good life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not like he didn't. It's not like he ain't had the finer things in life because he was rich at one point.
Yeah. He's worth 300 million when he died.
Right. So with that being said, then I mean, shit. I mean, it's just to the point of a lot of days we look at celebrities and people of stature in the community, and when they die, we be like, oh, so and so, so and so. Well, I mean, I get it, but as we get older, you gonna see all your heroes on the way out die.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I am surprised that he was 54. He died at 54, though. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking to myself, like the old song say, all that smoking's gonna catch up, and all that drinking's gonna catch up. Because of course, you probably lived a good life. You partied hard.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Ate what you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? You did everything from had a shanty to everything. You did everything you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm not. Well, I'm not for the weep for you. No offense to you. You had a good run, decent life. Some people don't get that.
True.
So at the end of the day, I mean, rest in peace.
Yeah. 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 What do you think, Mystery?
Man, you know what? The words as is, as you always say, really sticks out with me, man. So,
Yeah.
Everybody in this world has done something terrible. And, I hate that he did die so young because he had a lot of knowledge, man, that he was still, giving out to people. So I hate that, he did pass away. And, I'm not going to say anything bad towards 50 Cent, but I've lost a lot of respect for him.
Me too.
Because why would you put out on social media, oh, we smoking on Irv?
Right.
Then he gonna say, like, rest in peace. I mean, I understand, to be honest with you, Irv could have controlled his career a long time ago if he wanted to.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Irv could have signed him to so many labels and he could have controlled his label. I mean,
Yeah.
his career. So if anything, 50 Cent need to be saying, thank you, Irv. I appreciate you for denying me,
Not necessarily. Not if he had. Okay, let me ask you a question. So you telling me that you will forgive a man who conspired with another man that got you shot 9 times?
Yes, if God let me live, yes.
But do we know that Irv Gotti
Exactly
was kind of in that mix? That's the thing about it. We don't really know for sure.
I mean,
he's just cool with Supreme, but that don't necessarily mean he was in on it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I get what 50 saying. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, for somebody to have that much animosity towards somebody, we can say all we want to. Yeah, we don't know. But if that person has that much hate for that person, I think that person knows. I think with enough money that 50 got, 50 found out who did what. It's enough money.
I agree.
Money
You're
talk.
absolutely right. You're absolutely
So
right.
people can say, well, I don't know now. Bruh, no, but he in a better place. Like you just said, if he got to live, he got to live. He done probably did some dirt on the back end, allegedly. I'm gonna say it like it.
Yeah.
You know, all the stuff that we know or what the news say ain't necessarily what goes on. And we know that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I bet you he know. You see what I'm saying? And of course the powers that be know.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he running around doing that, acting like that, and saying that, I don't think he's saying it just to be saying it. Or that's why I'm saying, because if a person got me, if a person was with the person who got me shot 9 times, and I feel like, and I found out or feel like they had something to do with it. No, it ain't no forgiveness for what. I'm not forgiving Nathaniel because at the end of the day, I've never had that beef with nobody or somebody hated me that much where they got to go to another man and they plan to get me shot 9 times.
So how do
For
we know?
any reason?
How do we know back in the day 50 didn't do something to Herb or to Supreme for them to shoot?
Well, it's the story goes. 50 kind of put some information out there about dude. You know what I'm saying? He made that song Holy Quran, where he's talking about Supreme and his side and his killer, his dude that his trigger man, and he was saying in so many words. That's what that's what got him shot up, because now you done put Supreme business out there and told. I mean, because if you listen to the song 50 like 50 saying a lot of stuff on that song about Supreme, man, and they said it was that song Ghetto Quran that made Supreme and be like, okay, we gotta shut your ass up. So now I do know that Supreme is cool, was down with Irv Gotti and Ja Rule, but the thing is, in that song, 50 never mentions Irv Gotti or Ja Rule. He only talks about Supreme and his and the other dude that his trigger man. So I don't know. I mean, and again, like Mo was saying, we never know. 50 probably dug deeper and found out some other things. But overall, 50 held that grudge against Irv and Ja Rule because Supreme is they man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. So in the back of 50's mind, he feel like y'all had something to do with it or y'all knew something about it and didn't let me know what was up. Like Pac was feeling about Biggie and Puffy during the Quad Studio shooting and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they were talking. Don't forget all them interviews that Irv Gotti and Black Tie and Ja Rule was doing, talking about they was in the studio and that.
Oh, Mo, you froze up.
You froze.
You don't remember none of that?
No, you froze up. What were you saying?
What I was saying is, you remember when they was in the studio and Irv Gotti was talking and Black Tie and then was talking about how they was in the studio and 50 had to go press charges and they tried to call 50 a snitch.
I remember that. It was a knife. It was a knife fight or something like that.
Right.
Yeah,
okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So all that going on, you think even after all that beefing, I'm gonna come back years later and say, you know what, man? All that went on and y'all tried to dirty up my name, but I forgive y'all. No, it ain't gonna be no forgiveness.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's some people right now. If you be like, man, you know what? Do you forget this person? You gonna say, no, I don't forgive him.
Actually, there's a video out where some Crips and Bloods in LA was shooting. And I forget what video it's on, but one guy was like, man, this man tried to kill me. I could even go further and say Ghostface Killer and the Chef, and Wu-Tang, they tried to kill each other. But look at them now, making hits.
Yeah, PMD shot at Eric Sermon, made Eric Sermon jump out the window.
Exactly. So there are people who do forgive. Everybody's not the same.
No, I'm not saying they're the same, bro, but I'm just saying it's gonna still be that though.
It's gonna
You
linger.
see what I'm saying? It's still a lot of people. Once you cross a certain line, ain't no coming back.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, and in that situation, 50 gonna always hold on to that.
Yeah.
There it is. There. All right, one more before we go, y'all. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think it is. We'll be right back.
These BBLs killing y'all. And the thighs don't match. Well. Turn to your neighbor.
That's the song I hear called "These BBLs Killing Y'all" and the thighs don't match.
That's true.
So again, these women, they kind of going over the top with these BBL. And black women, man, black women are already naturally beautiful. They don't have to really do anything.
Yes.
The Most High endowed them with beautiful curvaceous bodies, man. So all this altering your body, I don't get it. But what do y'all think about that in that song? Have y'all heard that song?
Yeah, I heard it.
Heard of it, but that song is man, that song is funny. I tell you, I know somebody, man, who works at the same hospital I do. Black, beautiful woman, but she's got a BBL, and she thinks she is the baddest thing going. And I think she stopped talking. I don't know why she stopped saying hey to me or whatever. Stop, giving me discounts, which I'm supposed to get discounts on the job.
Yeah.
So I had to pay like $8-9 for my food now instead of $3 and $4.
Wow.
But yeah, they don't need it, man. Especially our black women, man. That's poisonous, man. That's nah.
Go ahead, Mo.
I was just gonna say, man, let me tell you something. It's so much out here. It's bad. It's real bad out here, man. Like for real. Like nowadays, the world is so programmed. Like you seen that girl, like what Mister just said. The girl thinks she's so bad she'll catch me out. Some of them is ridiculous, bro. Like they don't look good. Most of them is botched for real. They're unrealistic. But everybody try to say that's the thing. Right now, if y'all can look on the internet right now. And it's a girl named Jada Waiter. You can just look it up right now. She breaking the internet. She got her body done too.
Okay.
And got everything showing on display. Her name Jada Waiter. The crazy part about it is it's the difference between having your body done and having your body done in this dumb, over exaggerated.
Right.
See, you would wanna. The reason why I said Jada Waiter and the little picture y'all probably see with her perfectly shaped everything. Nah, that's not even the one that's breaking the internet. It's one that's breaking the internet right now. But the point I'm trying to say is this right here. It's the difference between when a woman has her body done and it's in some kind of proportion or shape.
Yeah.
Versus when they have it done, it's like you still overweight. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
You didn't do it to make yourself just that picture perfect, like 150, 5'6", slim, toned up thing that people would want with natural hair and all this and all that. You ain't doing that.
Right.
You cool with being 225, 250 with all that on you. Because it's not like the women are slimming down and getting it done.
Right.
Like, let me lose 100 pounds and then let me get this stuff put on here.
Right.
No, they going and already weighing 200 and getting extra stuff or swapped around and it don't look good. Because the rest of your body, you look like the letter P backwards. All booty in your leg is a stick, the letter P.
That's
the letter
crazy.
Q.
That's
Lowercase
crazy.
Q.
That's
what I'm start calling. I'm gonna start calling girls lowercase Q. What up, lowercase Q? What you mean by that? Look at you. You built like a lowercase Q.
That's crazy.
Like
That
for real. Because I mean, 'cause at the end of the day, bro, that's what you gotta look at. Because dudes be like, I don't like that. I don't like girls who had their body done. Yes, you do. You just don't like them when they look out of proportion and sloppy, but had them done.
I want to
You
know.
know what I'm saying? Huh?
I can't wait until they get older to see what their body looks like after having that stuff in them for so many years.
They gonna take it out. Some of them gonna take it out. And you can imagine. Okay, I'm glad you said that. You ever seen? Ooh, I'm gonna be wrong for saying this, but I don't care. You ever seen? You ever seen? Craticus? You know what I'm talking about? Yep. Yes, you have. You seen them older Craticus women, and they be running around here, and they look like skin and bones, but them implants be big as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You seen that. So that's what it's gonna look like when they get older. Especially some of them who thin and then get it done.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to see all collarbone, and you're gonna see two. I mean, bruh, yeah, it's gonna be like that. So that's why I say that. And then some of them get it taken out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Some of them get it taken out, and like I said, bro, at the end of the day, it's gonna come to a point where the trend is gonna get old. Then what?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when dudes say, "I'm tired of BBL"? They old.
Yeah.
All these girls that invested in BBLs, then they gonna have to take them all out now because that ain't popping no more.
Right.
And then all of that on top of that, real quick, all of that is a way to make everybody comfortable with overweight women. To be honest,
I agree.
you see what I'm saying? Ooh, her butt super duper big. Yeah, because she's overweight. Like even the girl that you showed with the short, talking about how short that dude was.
Yeah.
She was overweight.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at her body shape, she overweight. At 4'11", you're not supposed to be that big.
Yeah.
But she thinks she thick, and and that's what brothers want. I don't know. I don't get it.
That's not even healthy though. Yeah. At least I want you healthy.
Yeah.
Man, if you can't run, we got a problem.
I've always felt like that because my ex-girlfriend of mine, she could not run. I was like, man, you have to change that because of some shit.
If you can't run, we got a problem.
Yeah, if it jump off and you can't get to some help before I can,
right?
Yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, you're right. Good point, Mo. Good point on that. Good point on that. Anything y'all want to say before we wrap it up?
Nah, not right through here, man. Everything is good. So I'm for to cook me up some food and then just lay it on down.
Right.
Working hard out here nowadays, man. Like for real. Like we got limited people at my jail, so keep me in mind, bro. I be tired nowadays, for real, right through here.
I get it. Anything you want to say, Mitch, before we check out?
Yeah, man. I just want to say I thank everybody, man, for tuning in. And in the background, I got the Broken Hearted playing. Congratulations, big bro. You done charted twice, man. You charted on the 1980 show and the 1990s. So
all right.
Y'all make sure y'all go cop that, man. As you can hear in the background, it's some great music. And it's called The Broken Hearted. So y'all make sure, man, y'all check Big Bro out, man. He has some great music. We have music for y'all every Saturday, man. Big Bro, he just be throwing it out there to you. So y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. And also, got my son right there. I'm gonna show him real quick.
Right on, for sure.
The merchandise, man. Shirt feels good. I've been washing my shirts, man, for a good year, and they still look the same.
All right, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah. So again, before we check out, I want to say, don't forget to check us out here every other week. Now, I won't be back on. We won't be back on until after March because my dad just passed away, so I have to go back to Chicago and deal with those services. But I do have a show loaded up on mixcloud.com/WBAF, a show dedicated to my dad, titled the Music My Father Loves. You go on and check that out. I just uploaded another show called Broken Hearted, the playlist of breakup songs. Again, every Saturday night, my brother comes with the hip hop gospel hour with Mystery, and then follow that up Sunday morning with Morning Gospel with Mark. So don't forget to check us out. Mixcloud.com/WBAF. Also, go get you some merch from fashionanddesign.com. That's FASHUNANDDZYNE. Hey, stop.com. Get you some merch. And before we check out, I want to say this.
America should be happy that Black people only want justice and not revenge.
Exactamundo. All right, y'all, we out of here. We see y'all and a little bit after Mars, so it won't be that far away. See y'all back at the end. Peace.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and